Hi, and welcome to another update of our Going Gold adventure. In today's update, we'll be looking at the completion of the first project we tackled, which is getting water on the farm. Our farm is one of 28 farms, which is provided by a shared water system, gravity fed by spring water out of the mountains. My closest connection to the shared water reticulation system is approximately 600 meters away. Now, because the water pipe runs unprotected on the ground, we use class 10 plastic pipe, a thick wall pipe, good for 10 bars of pressure. In the cold weather, the rolled up pipe does not want to unroll and lay flat. So it was quite a battle to get the water pipe installed. The farm's water tanks are filled once a month to minimize the loss of any water in the pipes in case of a leak. So each farm owner puts up tanks for that farm. Eventually, I will aim for 30,000 liters capacity, but for the moment, I'm putting up a 1,000 liter tank. In the course of laying the 600 meters of water pipe, I had to cross two dirt roads. I buried the 32 meter LDPE pipe inside a 50 millimeter PVC pipe for protection. The trench in the video is in a very rocky part of the road. The pipe is only buried an inch or two below the surface, which is sufficient. The other road, which is only used by us, was softer and the pipe was buried a bit deeper. The big water tanks, which will be installed later, will be on a concrete base. For the moment, as I said, I will be content with a 1,000 liter water tank, which I will use to mix the concrete used in the base for the big tanks. The water tank is between 25 and 30 meters above where the house will be, so we will have a constant pressure of at least 2.5 bars in the house without the need of any pumps. To get the water tanks and the concrete up the hill, I will need to make a rudimentary road. Carrying a 1,000 liter water tank is one thing, but 5,000 liter tanks and the cement, sand and stone for the concrete is quite another thing. One challenge in this remote area is the supply chain. A trip to the closest co-op is likely to be an all-day affair, as we also like to do as much business in the bigger town or towns as we can when we are there. Getting everything you need in one go is also not guaranteed. Eventually, I will need 800 meters of water pipe. On the first trip, I was able to buy only 400 meters of pipe, the shop's entire stock. Even though the video makes it look like the work was done in one day, it was spread over at least 5 days and 3 supply trips to town. On the day that I cut into the water pipe to fill my water tank, there was water in the pipe. Not very high pressure, but still enough to make for some water sports. And look, I'm a unicorn. farm I also have a borehole fitted with a windmill which is currently in a state of disrepair. This might become a future project, maybe a solar borehole pump and maybe a bit of a refurbish on the blades of the windmill for looks. I measured the depth of the water level at 51 meters. Well, that's all for today. See you soon.